A warm welcome to one and all present here. We are happy to see you all for this enlightening event, National Conference on Textiles and Clothing Comfort. Any auspicious given starts with a blessing of Almighty. So I request everyone to stand up for the prayer song and Tamil Thai Valthu.
எனக்கு வேண்டும் வரங்களை இசைப்பேன் கேளாய் கணபதி எனக்கு வேண்டும் வரங்களை இசைப்பேன் கேளாய் கணபதி மனதில் சலனம் இல்லாமல் மதியில் இருளே தோன்றாமல் நினைக்கும் பொழுது நின் மௌன நிலை வந்திட நீர் செயல் வேண்டும் கனக்கும் செல்வம் 100 வயது இதையும் தர நீர் கடவாயே கனக்கும் செல்வம் 100 வயது இவையும் தர நீர் கடவாயே எனக்கு வேண்டும் வரங்களை இசைப்பேன் கேளாய் கணபதி. நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரினமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Now, I would like to invite our beloved principal, Dr. M. Elilarasi, Kumaraguru College of Technology, to give the welcome address.
Good morning. Honored guests on the dais, esteemed colleagues, all the delegates of this national conference on textiles and clothing comfort. I stand before you with great pleasure. On behalf of Kumaraguru College of Technology, I extend a heartfelt welcome to all the delegates present over here. And this occasion is going to be something important. Just like any other conference, it is expected to have a knowledge transfer, intense discussion on emerging technologies, and also exploring the possibilities of the challenges, how to face the challenges and harness the opportunities ahead of us. When it comes to textiles, I had discussion with the experts. I have very little knowledge about the textile technology. It appears like there is a wave kind of pattern where the students' interest or even the placement appear to be varying like a sine wave. Sometimes it is in the peak, sometimes it is in the trough. So I think post-COVID, this industry suffered maximum. That is what the guests were telling. Now there is an emerging trend. It's almost looking at the peak and moving forward. I think as part of the textile technology and fashion technology, the youngsters have enormous opportunities ahead of you. Even the package seems to be on the rise. I think at this point, this kind of conferences is going to help the youngsters especially, although the senior people discuss about the research outcomes, and it is important for the youngsters to sit and listen to all of them very carefully, because their expertise is phenomenal, where you sit and grasp the entire research findings in a single session during a very short duration. All these sessions are going to be filled with all the potency, knowledge potency, and please use this time as much as possible. Immerse yourself intensely, grasp whatever the experts are going to share with you. This is especially for the students sitting over here. You all know that we are in an era, all the current technologies are completely changing the landscapes of every other core engineering. The artificial intelligence, all these areas. This is one example. The generative AI is actually completely changing the whole scenario. We are in the intersection. What will happen to the whole of the technology or the next level of the world on the whole? People are very carefully looking at it, working on it. I think you should be an early catcher of all these technologies. Integrate this as much as possible in your field. That will become an innovation. You can create thousands of innovations. Every project can become an innovation. Such as the possibility is in front of you. So this national conference, I'm very sure this is going to create a platform for all the people, all the seniors and also all the young students to be together, and where the knowledge transfer is going to be immense, and wishing every one of you a very enjoyable, at the same time very fruitful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for presenting such a warm welcome address. Now, we would like to invite Associate Dean Mr. A. Pavendan, Textile Cluster, Kumaraguru College of Technology, to share about National Conference 2024.
Good morning. On behalf of our institute, management, principal, and both the departments, textile and fashion, I would like to extend my warm welcome to all the chief guests present here. We have Mr. Selva Kumar, director from KG Denim. We have Mr. Ramesh, general manager from Grasim Industries, and probably needs no introduction to the final year students. We have Mr. Magesh, national manager SGS. Joining him is his colleague, Mrs. Brinda, regional manager, Gurgaon, both from SGS. Thank you, sirs, madam, for coming down. And my responsibility is to explain this conference very briefly, I suppose. So this conference is on, this is a national conference, textiles and clothing comfort. Very easy words, textiles, clothing, clothes, comfort, easy word. But I think to fulfill the needs, expectation, it's a challenge for the textile technologies, industries, because many times, the requirements are very easily informed by the consumers. I just need this, that's all. But converting that into a deployable solution needs a lot of challenges. We know that. Before coming into what exactly we have in offer, I was just wondering when exactly humans started wearing clothes. Any idea? Probably I have no idea too. But when we go back and look at the history evolution of how clothing is there, I think very interestingly, we all know we have problems in our head with head loss, right? Lice. And there lies the clue. There lies the clue. This is very surprising, but it is true. There is another insect called body louse. Maybe some of you might not have been aware of this. Head louse everybody knew, everybody knows, but body louse not so much. Very interestingly, this body louse has evolved from head louse about 80,000 years back, which means this body louse, its host is a cloth. It needs clothing to host. It doesn't probably lay egg on the body, which means about 80,000 years back, humans were started wearing some sort of clothes. Very surprising. It's not a phenomena that it has happened in the last 10,000 years or 20,000 years. When we look back and see this 80,000 years, the humans were staying in Africa. They have not stepped out of Africa into Europe or Asia. They have not colonized the entire world. It is only about 75,000 years ago, humans stepped out of Africa into other continents. This is very interesting. But why should a human, we are just another species in the world. Why should a human wear a cloth? Probably because there was a need, to camouflage themselves during hunting, or just out of curiosity. That is where we differ from other species. So cutting down, many thousands of years, about 35,000 years ago, again we have references that humans were wearing clothes from the rock arts and from the cave paintings. We have, information that humans were wearing clothes. This is very interesting. But at the same time, these were very rudimentary arrangement. Probably the skin or hide of the animals, or the bark or the leaves, or maybe early attempt of having some of these natural fibers that we have. In fact, there is another race called Homo neanderthals. We are Homo sapiens. That particular species has vanished around the same time. One of the strong reasons, there are many reasons, but one of the strong reasons given is that Neanderthals were not good enough in having a proper clothing, because they were living in a time where the temperature was much, much less, and you need lots and lots of protection. And those species, Neanderthals, were not able to survive themselves in this harsh environment. That is one of the reasons why they have also vanished. So textile has helped us to stay as a species. Coming much later, about 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 years, I think the current form of whatever we have, the basic seed was given from countries like India, from Indus Valley Civilization, Egypt, and much from Europe, China, and Latin America. These were the places where textiles started showing up. And basically now it is very clear. We wanted to protect ourselves. We are becoming more modern. We have become more modern. So we started protecting our body. And coming immediately to our current situation. Now today when we talk about clothes or parameters, there are hundreds of parameters. You need from the fiber, you need the fashionable fabric, and you need it to be certified. Exactly, we have these people with us today. Mr. Ramesh represents Grasim, where they give us the basic fibers. And from KG Denim, we have Mr. Selvakumar, who can give you the fantastic fashionable denim. And just to see whether these are okay, we have people from SGS to tell us whether these are good or bad or right. Okay, so like all of you, we are also eagerly waiting to hear from them. And about this particular conference, we have about 31 papers. These papers are mainly from academia, researchers, research students, and as well as from some of them are also from the graduation projects. So after the morning session, we will have immediately after this inauguration, we will have 2 expert talks. Before that, there will be also a formal presentation of certificates from the SGS to the students who have participated. So we will have 3 sessions from the afternoon. There will be 2 parallel sessions in the afternoon. One session will continue here, the other session will be on online. Of course, this particular conference is on online mode, so you will have the entire online presentation from the afternoon, which will be anyway a live stream. And tomorrow morning we have another session. So a total of 31 papers will be in discussion. Requesting all the students to carefully go through these presentations and talks so that you benefit immensely from what's happening on the clothing and comfort. Before I conclude, would like to mention a few names. The idea is started about 6 months back with then the principal Dr. Saravanan. He advised us to focus on this particular topic, and a team of headed by both the department head of the departments. The key members were Dr. Rajkumar, Dr. Krishnaveni, Dr. Swaminathan, Dr. Sivakumar. These were the key people behind this conference. We have to congratulate them at this point in time. A big round of applause, and followed by this team was effectively headed and managed by Dr. Ramesh Babu and Dr. Priyadashni. They have been behind many of these key critical activities. Of course, we had the advice of our principal to focus on how we have to do. Every time we meet our principal, she says what next we have to do. So she is pushing us hard. Hopefully, this conference benefits all of us. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Next, we would like to invite Mr. V. Ramesh Babu, Professor and Head of the Department of Textile Technology, Kumaraguru College of Technology, to share about NTCC 2024.
Respected Principal, Chief Guest for today's conference, and invited special invitees and presenters, participants from various colleges, my dear faculty members as well as my dear students, and especially our placement dean, Sendamari Kannan. So very good morning to one and all present here. So it is immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest for today's function. One of the chief guests is having 3 decades of experience in one of the leading manufacturing, that is denim manufacturing company in India. So very few key players in India. One is Aravind, who is in the northern part of India, and the south, KG Denim are the leading manufacturer of denim fabric. And they are not only manufacturing the fabric, they are also in retail business where their brand is Trigger. And our chief guest is director in KG Denim, who is looking after all operations starting from product development, sourcing, manufacturing and retailing. Very dynamic personality. So we have few interaction before, and we always will meet him for so many purposes. Be very kind and always support us, our students, for internship, placement and student project and everything. So very happy to welcome you, sir, for this occasion. Thank you. So another chief guest for today's conference, Mr. Ramesh, is a general manager from Grasim Industries. So all of you know that Aditya Birla Group is the global player in viscose manufacturing. Nowadays they are shifting the base to sustainable fibers, and you can go through their revenue generation for the last year is more than 1.5 crores, and they are the lead sponsor in the Bharat Tex, which has happened in the last week. So Ramesh is always he will be in touch with in our department, our faculty, last 10 years, on various occasions we met, and Because of his initiation, we had MOU signing between Grasim and Textile Department, where the students' placement, internship, research, and joint teaching and learning, for everything they are supporting. At present, two of our faculty, Mr. Dr. Chandrasekhar and Dr. Hari Sudan, are in Surat in Grasim Research Center. They are trained by their expert members. And this all happened because of Ramesh. So very happy to welcome you, sir. Thank you. So today with us our special invitee, Mr. Magesh from National Manager of Training from SGS Academy. So we met last year. He was asking us to provide some slot for training our students, and we very assisted that we have to give around 20 days in between the semester, and that going to be the classes, and how we're going to make up the schedule. But our placement dean was very insisted to conduct this program, and we started. While we starting, we are not that confident. At the end of the program, all the students gave very good feedback on that particular training, and every year they want this kind of training. And thank you so much, sir, for giving wonderful training to our students. And moving forward, we are discussing that SGS, KCT and industry join together. We can have some finishing school of setup where we can train the students before they are going for the job. That will be better for industry also as well as institute also. Welcome you, sir. So along with SGS, Magesh, colleague Brinda Doraisamy is a regional manager in training. She is with us. Welcome you, madam. And so now in this stage we have manufacturing sector, sales and marketing, and finally testing. So all put together is the stage is having equipped with dynamic personalities. I request all the students to make use of this platform and learn, be participative and learn something. And we hope this conference is going to be very big success. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. We would like to invite Principal Dr. M. Elarasi to honor Mr. R. Selvakumar, Director of KG Denim Limited, Coimbatore.
Next, we would like to invite Mr. A. Pavendan, Dean of Textile Cluster, to honor Mr. V. Ramesh, General Manager Marketing, Grasim Limited, Tirupur.
Next, we would like to invite Head of Textile Technology Department, Mr. V. Ramesh Babu, to honor Mr. N. Mahesh Natarajan, National Manager, Training and Automotive Regulatory Service, SGS India Private Limited, Bangalore.
Next, we would like to invite Head of Fashion Technology Department, Dr. R. Priyadarshini, to honor Ms. Brinda Doreraj, Regional Sales Manager, Trainings at SGS India Private Limited, Bangalore.
We would like to invite chief guests and conference coordinators to release the National Conference on Textile Clothing and Comfort 2024 Book of Abstracts.
In SGS training, final year students were delved into a diverse range of subjects, covering not only soft skills but also essential technical knowledge in the textile industry. Students were engaged by presentations and effective communication techniques which enhanced their professional skills. The training served them as a valuable opportunity for revisiting and reinforcing fundamental concepts, ensuring a solid foundation for their knowledge. The blend of technical and soft skill aspects created a well-rounded learning experience. The interactive nature of the sessions and the diverse content contributed them a great learning environment and making them a valuable investment in their professional development.
We would like to invite Mr. N. Mahesh for the SGS Certificate Convocation Ceremony for students, along with Dr. Sendamare Kannan, Placement Officer of KCT, and Department Placement Coordinators, Mr. Tamidure Sir, Fashion Technology Department, and Dr. Sarunan Sir, Textile Technology Department.
Right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and dear students, good morning. Big silence. Good morning. Thank you. So it's indeed a great pleasure and honor to have my presence here today to celebrate this successful completion of the training program on quality and process control for textile manufacturing and the soft skill training organized by SGS India as part of its CSR activities. So let me take this opportunity to extend my heartiest congratulations for all the students who have taken their time, effort, commitment to complete the training successfully. I can say that like this is not an end for you, right? It's a beginning. What you have learned is just a beginning. There are many trainings, the kind of skill set where you have to develop. It's very important. That's what actually before we came to DAS here, we are discussing with the chief guest also and with your management staffs, how like the kind of expectations what industry they have and the kind of challenges by the institutions to place the students and expectations from the students, right? It's a kind of chain, like everyone, we have certain expectations. Students, they expect 100% placement with a good CTC, right? And organization, they look for good students, right? With the, apart from the academic knowledge, they want to have the complete skill sets. And to meet all this requirement, the institution has to put a lot of effort, right, in meeting all these requirements also. And you have to understand, right, you're not only students going to compete, there are many other institutions, right? There are many competitors, like in the industry we have the competitors. For the students, yes, you too have the competition. So when you want to get to in the industry, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, right, just focusing on the academic qualification is not going to help you. So it's very important on day-to-day, or I can say on monthly basis, right? You have to see that what kind of learning you have done. So just don't focus on the academic part, and the communication skills. When you talk about the soft skill training, it's very important because you may have a good knowledge, you may be technically sound, but until you're not able to present, if you're not able to communicate properly, right, then it's a big failure. So even the small communication skills, the leadership qualities, right, it's all, those things are very important in your career development. And what I can say is, now it's not about a skill set, it's about, they call us transferable skill. It means like while you are trying to grow in the ladder, in the organizations, how you can adapt your skills to the various roles that you are going to face in the future. So you have to ensure that the kind of knowledge what you are gaining, it is going to support your career, right? So that's what we like to communicate here. And we are from the academics, we have the pool of our resource with the industry expertise, and we'll be happy to associate with the industries and the, your institution management also to bring up many kind of training programs which may bridge the gap what industry wants and your expectations. And this is not the end. Today we are here to present the certificates for all the successful students, but we want to continue this relationship with you, ma'am, and let's see that opportunity, how we can drive it further. And let me take this opportunity once again for all your efforts on completion of this training successfully, and I wish you all the best for your successful endeavor. Thank you.
Now I would call the requested student to assemble in the dais. From the Textile Technology Department, Kishore, Nitish Kumar, Nitishwaran, Sanjeev, Vanmadi, Imayarman, Obul Atik, Parvesh, Tanaguru. From Fashion Technology Department, Sriji, Shalika, Vasundhara Devi, Tilotika, Swastika, Subhashri, Sarmila, and Fazana. I would like to call upon Dr. Sendamari Kannan, Placement Officer of KCT, to be a part, along with Placement Coordinators of the Department, Dr. Tambidure Sir, Fashion Technology Department, and Dr. Sarunan Sir, Textile Technology Department.
Just call the names so that they can come. Not the name one by one. Okay, just take the certificates. Sure.
Kishore.
Kishore, requesting Kishore.
You can just call from the here only.
Yeah.
Pravesh.
Put it up to you now.
You can just call
Pravesh.
Pravesh. First Pravesh. Pravesh.
Tanaguru. Harish. Oblique. இருக்கட்டும் பரவாயில்ல.
இல்லை சார் நீங்கள் போங்க சார்.
இல்லை பரவாயில்ல முடிச்சு.
இட்ஸ் ஓகே. நோ சார், இட்ஸ் ஓகே.
சமாதானம் மேனேஜ்
வான்மதி. சஞ்சி. நிதீஸ்வரன். கிஷோர். நிதிஷ். கிஷோர். ஹரிஷ். ஃபர்சானா.
So, just here. Remaining certificates you can hand over to. They will receive on behalf of students.
Thank you all. Now, we would like to invite Mr. R. Selvakumar, Director of KG Denim Limited, Coimbatore, to present special address.
Respected dignitaries, faculty members of the Textile Department and Fashion Technology, my dear students, good morning to all. Good morning. I am representing a denim company called KG Denim, situated in Nettupalayam. Then Tirupati அப்படின்னு ஒரு லொக்கேஷன் கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். I think you are all aware of it. We are near to that. And while Mr. Dr. Ramesh Babu was telling about the denim industries in India, he was telling Arvind and KG Denim. Of course, when we started in 1992, we were only 3 in India, but now there are about 56 denim industries are there. But of course, below South, that is below Surat or below Ichalakaranji, we are the only people who are making denim cloth. Recently, we have also expanded into other verticals like home textiles, apparel, terry towel, and medical textiles. So, we have our interest in all the textile products in a single campus. In any industry or any business, the people will be more successful, those who are migrating from their own native place or native subject or comfort zone. So you should also aim for coming out of your comfort zone and aim for the new developments and learning process. If you take an example from me, I am a mechanical engineer. Everybody in the industry is thinking that I did my textile course and in fact PG College of Technology and AC Tech Anna University are all nominating me as a board of studies member, thinking that I am a textile engineer. But when I migrated from mechanical engineering to textile field, the thirst of learning, the survival is very important. Why I mean to say is, for any industry, any industrialist, those who are sitting in their native place, the growth rate will be very less comparing with the people, those who are migrating from the native place or by their comfort zone to other place, because they need to survive. They will work hard, they will try to learn more things, they don't waste any opportunities, they'll come up in the life or in the industry, whatever their projects very well. So the same case is for me, that I lost complete background of my mechanical thing and I became a textile background engineer, and we are managing this all in KG Denim. And you should be proud that you are studying in a field where the second largest employment is being provided in India. I think everybody knows that. Next to agri, textile department, textile field is the second largest employment giving field in India, especially in India. So you can't avoid textile, you can't neglect textile in any time, anywhere. You name any lowest economical period or downturn, you can't avoid textile industry. You should be proud about that. Actually, during COVID, next to medical fraternity, textile engineers, textile division, textile field has really saved the human life. Can you tell எப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா? Still we are using the products. Anybody can tell? Yes. So mask and medical gowns, scrubs, all these things has given a new phase of life for that field. Next to vaccination, next to medical hospitals and medical fraternity, the textile division has really served the society to create, to give the products which are all sustainable and which are all protective for them against this COVID virus, or for that matter any kind of virus like that. So we should be definitely proud about our department or our field, that we are serving to the society. Not only it's earning, it's our privilege to be a part of textile industry. So definitely, are you feeling proud about your field or not? IT industry தான் படிக்கணும், கோர் சப்ஜெக்ட் படிக்கக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு நினச்சிட்டு இருந்தால் இன்றைக்கி இருக்கிற ஃபீல்டு இதில் வந்து சர்வைவ் ஆகவே முடியாதுங்கிறக்காக தான் ஐ எம் ஜஸ்ட் டெல்லிங் தட். ஓகே. So we have come here to have this national seminar, and I have one more seminar I had regarding the sustainability. Nowadays, sustainability is a very core slogan in any field, that too in textile field. The recycle and sustainability is the mantra of the latest trends. Probably we may have a detailed discussion in that session that we are going to have in another half an hour's time. So I thank the Kumaraguru management, textile department for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this session, and I thank you one and all. And we are definitely always available for you for any interactions or any developments. If you want with the industry, you can always contact us. We welcome you for any kind of developments, research or anything with our factory. We always welcome. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we would like to invite Mr. V. Ramesh, General Manager Marketing, Grasim Industries Limited, Tirupur, to present a special address.
Thank you very much. So my dear students and the guests occupied the dais, good morning all of you. It's a truly honor to be here with you today as a chief guest for the two-day National Conference on Textile and Clothing Comfort 2024. So when we are talking about comfort, what is meant by comfort? The measuring scale may vary, but the comfort is comfort, that everyone is looking for that. As we gather to explore the intricate world of textile and clothing comfort, I filled with an anticipation for the insights and the innovation that will undoubtedly emerge in this two-day conference. Textile play a vital role, as our fellow speaker, Mr. Director KG Denim told, that textile is the largest employment provider. Textile is not a sunset industry. Now, the things we have seen, maybe temporary phenomena. Every industry has its own cycle to move ups and down. So, when we discuss it before starting the meeting, so you might aware that National Household Survey. So that is the buying behavior of the Indian common public. So in 2014, government has initiated this survey for all the products, and we are into textile, so we are interested in it. So it started from 14,000 tons a day of textile raw material consumption. Now we are sitting at 32,000 tons a day. So it has been grown almost twofold and more than that. What is meant by that? The industry has a good opportunity and it has a huge potential. Then being a textile engineer, you are here to grab that opportunity. It's not a sunset industry, it is a sunrise industry. It's a mankind of textile and clothing is a mankind. You people are graduating as an engineer from that, be proud of that. So about the college, Kumaraguru established in 1984. I think today 10,000 plus students are on campus a day, and so more than 30,000 plus alumni. That is the core strength of your institute. So it has been started by the leading industrialist from Coimbatore, the Ramananda Adigalar Foundation. It's a good institute to learn and grow. So institute cannot provide everything. Institute can give you a basic and guide you people how to evolve in your career. So this is a basic education. Learn from the multiple sources. Today with the IT tool and media, the opportunities are very wide. So you can learn, and I urge you to learn continuously. The things are changing very fast. So what we learn today in an institute may not be relevant after 10, 20 years. So make the continuous learning as a habit. So I am representing the Grasim Industries Pulp and Fiber Business Division. It's a part of Aditya Birla Group. It's a 40 billion company. So we have multiple operations from cement, metal, cellulose, textiles, apparel, clothing, fertilizers. So we have multiple industries in Aditya Birla. So I am representing pulp and fiber business of Aditya Birla. Recently, so we have entered an MOU with Kumaraguru College of Technology to work together, transfer the knowledge and transfer the industry requirement to the institute and nurture the people for the future leadership roles. So that we have in the month of November, we entered an MOU with Kumaraguru College of Technology, and we have opened up a small resource center. So we cannot provide the entire thing and bring the entire thing to your campus. So we made a small research center in that fiber to fashion. The raw material would be the same. That fashion keep on changing. Earlier, you might have heard about spring summer collection or autumn winter collections. So the two fashion cycle a year. Now the multiple Western brands came into the picture. So fast fashion. So things are becoming a fast. Every month there is a fashion programs and the people are introducing every month new styles. If you are moving to the organized branded stores, you might have seen, so there are SS25 collection or SS24 collection or autumn winter collection. So now it is in the fast fashion, it become a every month fashion, the people are coming out. You might be heard Zara. So they are the leader in the fast fashion industry. The things are keep on changing. So you need to equip for that, make use of our facilities. We are going to come up with every season products and showcase in your institute, make use of that opportunity. And so we also request your management, so take the use of our facilities. So we have a 3,000 square feet studio which contains more than 20,000 variety of fabric bases. This studio is not very far, it is very near, it's in Tirupur. So make a visit. So I request Mr. Pavandan, so bring students, at least in a batches, to things, the people can visualize what is the really moving with the industry. So you are reading the things, you are experiencing something, and you should really know what is happening with the industry. So make a visit, understand, so what are all the things. Then after 6 months, you come down again and see how much the things are old and how much we are replenishing the things at a fast. So you can, I am confident that 30% of our things move away from the shelves within 3 months. So 30% we are adding up the new things. That means every 9 to 10 months, so the things are changing entirely. So that kind of a thing, because it's a fashion industry. So today I am wearing the blazer and trouser. It may not be fashion for after a year or two. No one knows. So the things are changing very fast. So adopt that change, learn new things, and I urge you you continuous learning. So don't move away. So, okay, sir, நான் படிச்சாச்சுங்க டிகிரி சர்டிஃபிகேட் என்கிட்ட வந்துருச்சு, I will go for the industry. So industry also need the people to bring new for them. So if I am keeping and I am working in my own style and continuously, so that may not help for the industry also. So industry also needs new, because you people wanted 10 colors, then derivative of 10 into 10, 100 colors. Then the things keep on changing. Equip for that. So I wish you all the best, and all the best for the national conference. Hope. So this is a good platform to interact with among yourself, among with industry experts. Make use of that. Hope tomorrow industry is with your hands only. So we are outgoing people. You are going to lead the industry in coming days. Be prepared for that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Next, we would like to invite Ms. Brinda Doreraj, Regional Sales Manager, Trainings at SGS India Private Limited, to share about special address.
Good morning, everyone. கொஞ்சம் லவுடாக சொல்லுங்களேன், ஸோ தட் எனக்கும் ஒரு இதாக இருக்குல்ல பேசுகிறதுக்கு உங்கள் கூட. குட் மார்னிங். ஓகே சார். Respected Madam Principal and the Kumaraguru management team and SGS management team. And thank you so much. They have given us a wonderful opportunity to interact with us. I'm not going to give any formal kind of things. So, how many you students all have been noticed? What kind of opportunity you have in front of here? Have you noticed? யாருக்காவது தெரியுதா எத்தனை ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி முன்னாடி இருக்குன்னு இந்த ஸ்டேஜில்? நோட்டீஸ் பண்ணீங்களா? நோ? So just I'm giving the roadmap. Okay. See this Grasim industry, they are manufacturing here, especially they have a n number of vertical lines manufacturing the bulbs, right sir? And denim, they are manufacturing denims. Okay. So we SGS, we are giving the guidelines how to operate in the market. So ஒரு துணி நூல்ல இருந்து நம்ம போடுற வரைக்கும், இந்த ட்ரெஸ்ஸாக போடுற வரைக்கும் எவ்வளோ ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்குது பார்த்தீங்களா? கவனிச்சிங்களா? ப்ளீஸ் ஜஸ்ட் இன்ட்ராக்ட். ஹவ் யூ நோட்டிஸ்ட்? ஓகே. ஸோ நீங்கள் யூ ஹாவ் டு grab the opportunity from the market, from the industry people. You, as such, your management has given a wonderful opportunity to interact like your industry people. So in our SGS, I'm just giving a short kind of things, what kind of trainings we are giving. We are giving in that, especially in this textile industry. So now you people have done that, what is the quality process training, right? That is one of the training we have given that. Apart from that, we are giving a number of other trainings for this textile industry, like social accountability training and corporate social responsibility trainings, and textile உங்களுக்கு child labor யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படிங்கிறது தெரியும்ல, படிச்சிருக்கீங்களா நீங்கள்? அந்த மாதிரி trainings we are giving that kind of trainings. ஸோ நீங்கள் தான் போய் மார்க்கெட்டில் ஒரு தடவை சர்டிஃபிகேட் எடுத்துகிட்டு சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி இது சர்டிஃபிகேட், ஜஸ்ட் கிவ் த நாலேஜ். ஓகே. நீங்கள் இப்போ அவங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி ஐடி இண்டஸ்ட்ரி இட்ஸ் நாட் கோயிங் டு பி நம்ம ஐடி படித்தா தான் மேலே வர முடியும் அப்படிங்கிறதான் கிடையாது. ஏஐ இஸ் கோயிங் டு பி கண்ட்ரோல் பை ஹியூமன் பீயிங் பிரைன்ஸ் ஓன்லி. கரெக்டாக நான் சொன்னது? நம்ம தான் அதை கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுறோம், ஏஐ நம்மளை கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணலை. ஓகேயா? ஸோ அதனால் ஜஸ்ட் கிளியர் அண்ட் தட் தாட். ஓகே. நமக்கு ஏற்கனவே நம்மளுக்கு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, நம்ம முன்னோர்கள் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்க? உணவு, உடை, உறைவிடம், அடுத்து மெடிசன், இது 4 ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஸோ திஸ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி நெவர் ஃபெயில்ஸ், டெக்ஸ்டைல் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி நெவர் ஃபெயில்ஸ். ஓகே. நீங்கள் அந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் என்னென்ன ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்கோ மார்க்கெட்டில் தினமும் உங்களுக்கு சோசியல் மீடியா இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் இருக்குது, தினமும் பாருங்கள் அதில் என்னென்ன ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி வருதுன்னு பாருங்கள். அக்கார்டிங் டு யுவர் ஸ்கில் செட் and go and search and learn. தினமும் ஏதாவது ஒன்று கற்றுக்குங்க, அப்போ தான் நமக்கு இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் மேலே வர முடியும். அவங்க சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி இன்றைக்கி இருக்க இந்த பிளேசர், நான் இன்றைக்கி போட்டிருக்க இந்த சாரீ, இதில் இன்னும் நிறைய டிசைன் வரும். நீங்கள் போட்டிருக்க ட்ரெஸ்ஸில் இன்னும் நிறைய டிசைன் வரும். இப்போ லேட்டஸ்ட்டாக என்ன நான் பார்த்தேன் ஒரு இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில்னா சார், வாழை நார் இப்போ அதில் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காங்க, பனானா இதுலேருந்து அதில் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காங்க. தட்ஸ் இன்னோவேஷன். ஸோ இன்னோவேஷன் அலாங் வித் யுவர் ஸ்கில் அண்ட் இன்னோவேஷன் அப்போ தான் உங்களால் இந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் ஜெயிக்க முடியும். ஓகே, ஆல் த பெஸ்ட். உங்கள் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்குற ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியை நல்லா யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் த மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்.
Thank you, ma'am. At last, we would like to invite Dr. R. Priyadarshini, Head of Fashion Technology Department, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all present here. I would like to sincerely thank the guests of the day, Mr. R. Selvakumar from KG Denim, Mr. V. Ramesh and team from Grasim, and the team from SGS, Mr. Mahesh and Ms. Brinda, for being here with us today and gracing the occasion. Thank you so much. I would like to secondly thank the presenters and participants who have joined us online today. We are live streaming this event, and I thank the presenters and participants who are watching this, and we welcome you to present your papers further in the sessions. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Principal Dr. M. Illarasi for the great support, and I extend my heartfelt thanks to Dean Sir, Pavindan Sir, for being a great support and helping us throughout the event organization and also beyond that. Next, my thanks goes to the conference coordinators, the faculty coordinators who have worked together, pulled it together amidst all the academic and administrative work that we have been going through in the past few months. Thank you so much, team. I would like to thank my esteemed colleague, HOD Textile, Dr. Ramesh Babu, for his support, and it was a great opportunity for me to work with him together. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the faculty members of Textile and Fashion departments, and special thanks to all the staff who have worked towards the successful event. I would like to thank the placement coordinators of both departments and the placement cell for bringing SGS to the campus and also including them in the session. Great times don't happen always, but today is a great occasion where we are actually inaugurating a conference and also honoring our students at the same time. I think this is a great moment for us all. I have to also thank the student volunteers who have been somewhere sitting with you around the stage, backstage, somewhere standing out ready with the refreshments. I want to thank all the student volunteers who have pulled it together today, have mobilized all of you to be here in this hall. So my next thanks goes to all the students who have gathered here. Again, you're also busy with your internship, your project work, your engineering clinic, your placement training, and so on, but still, you made it today to the conference, and a great thanks to all of you present here, my dear students. I would like to thank the teams of KCT, Communication, Facilities, the hospitality team for your great support. Our media partner, Balaji Media, for the live streaming. Thank you. I like to thank, last but not the least, the management of KCT for giving us all the opportunity. No opportunity has been denied, no permissions have been denied so far. There is a lot of support from the management for the departments of fashion and textile. I want to emphasize this at the moment because we are driving the students, and it's up to you to come and grab the opportunity and use to the best of your abilities, both in placements and academics, and even beyond as an alumni. I think I have thanked most of you all here present today. Thank you so much for joining today, and please this is to introduce to you two courses that will be launched in the upcoming academic year 24-25 from the textile cluster. One is MTech in Technical Textiles. This will be offered by the textile cluster of Kumaraguru College of Technology. As you know, we have secured 2.45 crores of funding from the central government through the NTTM, National Technical Textiles Mission. And the grant is on the way. We are already preparing to buy the machine to set up new labs and to conduct this particular program called the MTech Technical Textiles. The other one is textile technology will now be also having students who are working professionals, who are already employed in industries. They are invited to enroll in the BTech Textile Technology program that will be offered for working professionals from the textile cluster of Kumaraguru College of Technology. I would like to register these two courses, these two programs that will be launched shortly during the next academic year. The admissions are already open. With that note, I encourage my student friends to stay back after the break in the afternoon and listen to the different talks that have been accepted, and I hope you will have a good time interacting with the speakers. It's going to be broadcast right here, so you can come back to this hall and listen to the talks. Make use of the time. Another time, I don't think all of us would gather here very soon. So this moment, this day is very special. Please make it memorable. Make best use of the time that's given to you. And I'm so happy that many of you have turned around. Thank you so much for being here. I thank everyone for gracing this occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We request final years who received SGS certificates to remain in the hall for group photo, and the other students can have their refreshments outside the hall. Next session will start by 11:30 p.m. Kindly assemble in the hall. We repeat, next session will start by 11:30 p.m. Kindly assemble in the hall. We welcome you all for the session 1 of NTCC 2024. Shri R. Selvakumar is a BE Mechanical Engineering and a MBA graduate, having 32 years of experience with extensive knowledge in execution of various projects. He is also heading the sourcing of machines, raw materials, chemicals, and human resource administration departments in KG Denim Limited. He joined KG Denim Limited as an assistant engineer projects at its inception during 1992. He served as a member of Board of Studies in AC Tech, Anna University, Chennai, and PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore. Presently, he is serving as a member of Board of Boilers, Government of Tamil Nadu. We request a resource person, Mr. R. Selvakumar, Director of KG Denim Limited, Coimbatore, to present a keynote speech on sustainable denim fabric manufacturing and processing.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can we start? Hope no need of introduction again. First, I just wanted to introduce my company in a small presentation. My company is named KG Denim Limited, part of KG group of companies. You have nearby KG ISL is nearer to your opposite your campus, KG Hospital, KG Theatre, Sarda Terry, you might be knowing Terry Towel division, and we have other spinning activities also and software companies also. This KG Denim we started in 1992. As your HOD was telling, is the first and largest denim industry in South India. You can see we have a fully integrated factory in our campus near Metupalayam, Tenthirmalai. We have from spinning mill to fabric garments. We don't have only the Ozeri division, that is knitting division, Tirupur division. Otherwise, all the other textile, you name any textile products, including technical textiles, including medical we have all the products in line with our production line in this factory. Of course, the capacities are limited, but we have all the verticals in a single campus. Maybe this is the first of its kind in India. No other company in India have this unique facility in a single campus. You have all the vertically integrated textile products. Next slide. As far as the denim is concerned, we are in volume wise, we are about fourth or fifth in India, next to Arvind, Asima, Raymond, Nandan, LNJ, Jindal, like that. But as far as the product portfolio is concerned, we are one of the number one company in India. You name any brands, international brands, domestic brands, we are one of the nominated denim fabric supplier for the brands. And our innovative product line starts from 3.5 ounces to 15.5 ounces per square yard. Normally the denim will be measured in ounce per square yard. And we always supply most of our product to Europe and US. In our total production capacity, about 60% is being exported to all the other countries, either through tailor houses like Bangladesh, Vietnam, Sri Lanka. Ultimately it goes to Europe, where these tailoring countries, this being converted into garments, that all the fabric goes to Bangladesh, Vietnam, Thailand, Sri Lanka, and getting converted into garments, ultimately it goes to European and US market. And our range of products, as I already told you, we have all solutions for the customer who comes from foreign nature or in domestic consumer. Any products with respect to apparels, we have a solution with our factory. Next slide. As I already explained, our core strength is we have a vertically integrated system from spinning to garment. And our machineries are more versatile. All are state-of-the-art machineries from Europe and Japanese machineries. It can do any kind of products. That versatility is very crucial in textile industry. And of course, the manpower. The migration level from the top executive to the lowest level is very, very minimal. Maybe it will be around 5 to maximum of 10% per annum if you take it on average for the last 25 years. You take my experience, I am working in this company for last 32 years. So the manpower and trained man skill, that is very, very critical in textile industry, which is definitely reflects in the quality and the productivity. Next slide. Yeah, this is our installed capacities of different verticals. In denim fabric, our capacity per month is about 2.5 million meters per month, and annually it is 30 million. And dyed fabric, that is apparel, the piece dyed, we call it as piece dyed or fabric dyed. We have a capacity of 1 million meters per month. Annually it is 12 million. The next is home textiles. Home textiles is a newly added product line for us. They produce fabric about 0.5 million meters per month, and it is 6 million meters per annum. But ultimately, it will be converted into made-ups. That's bed sheets, pillow covers, fitted sheets. You might have heard about it, made-up. It will be converted in a made-up division and being exported to Europe and US. And of course, we have a garment division. Do you heard of trigger? Yara trigger use பண்றீங்களா? பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா? Trigger garments? பண்ணதில்லையா? So trigger is our brand for jeans bottoms, and it is one of the mid-segment brand in domestic market. Apart from trigger, we also do some international brands all the brands will get converted into our garment division and they put their tags and they take it as a job work items. More of all this thing is being powered by our own biomass cogeneration power plant. It is a green power plant, capacity of 9.925 megawatt. We run this power plant with the biomass, namely de-oiled rice bran. De-oiled rice bran means, you know this rice bran, you know, yellow is structure, yellow is film in the rice, have an oil content of about 10 to 18% oil content. So we take that rice bran, we remove the rice oil from the rice bran by using the solvent extraction method. You heard of solvent extraction? What is solvent? Solvent is one of the solvent is hexane what we are using. It will suck the rice bran oil from the rice, and the de-oiled rice bran being used as a power plant boiler fuel. It is one of the unique setup in India. It's a combined power plant with a capacity of 9.95 megawatt. Of course, these are all our machinery lines. Maybe we can go through when we can go for the sustainable discussion. Next slide, sir. Actually, the difference between normal fabric, apparel fabric and denim is mainly due to this dyeing and sizing machine. In normal fabric, either they do yarn dyeing with different colors with a sectional warping, and fabric dyeing in the continuous dyeing or zigzag or soft flow. But in denim dyeing, it's a warp sheet dyeing. It's a yarn dyeing only, but in sheet form, not on the independent yarn. It is a yarn will be wound in a warping beam in a sheet form. That is called sheet dyeing technology. It is a warp dyed. The weft will be undyed. Students, you know warp and weft? What is the difference between warp and weft? Anybody can tell me? Warp and weft. சொல்லுங்க, யாராவது சொல்லுங்க. வார்ப்னா என்ன, வெப்ட்னா என்ன? Please. So warp dyed அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லும்போது நீங்களே கேட்கணும்ல. Please be interactive session இருந்தால் better, so that it will be useful for you. Warp sheet dyed. இந்த வார்ப் யான்னு சொல்லும்போது நீங்கள் வீவிங் லூம் செட் பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? வீவிங் பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? There are earlier daysல வந்து சட்டில் லூம்ஸ்னு இருந்தது. சட்டில் லூம்ஸ் அப்படின்னா யூ ஹேவ் அ சட்டில், நம்ம இதில் லூம்ஸ் இருக்குல்ல சார், லேபில் ஹேண்ட்லூம் இருக்கு இல்லையா? ஸோ சட்டில் வில் கேரி தி வெஃப்ட் யான் அக்ராஸ் த வார்ப் யான். பட் ஆஃப் லேட் the shuttless loom technology have come into this field. There are 4 different shuttless looms are available: air jet, rapier, projectile and water jet. அது நீங்கள் படிச்சிருக்கீங்களா சப்ஜெக்டில்? ஏர் ஜெட் லூம்னா என்ன, வாட்டர் ஜெட் லூம்னா என்ன, ரேப்பியர்னா என்ன, ப்ரொஜெக்டைல் லூம்னா என்னென்னு. அந்த லைனில் ஏர் ஜெட் இஸ் நவ் பிகமிங் மோர் பாப்புலர் இன் ஆல் த இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ஆஃப் apparel, other than technical, textile and yarn dye inserting. All other field now everybody is started using air jet, and that air jet technology is a very highly productive, fastest machine. You can imagine the picks per minute will be around 900 picks per minute. 900 picks அப்படின்னா ஒரு பிக் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறது, ஒரு இப்படி வார்ப் ஷீட் இருக்குன்னா warp sheet will be roughly about 160 centimeter. And the 160 centimeter across the 160 centimeter travel பண்றதா weft yarn. 900 rpm, 900 ppm na, you imagine in a second it has to travel not less than 15 times. Can you imagine? The weft should be carried 15 times in a second. Can you imagine? 15 times in a second it has to travel, weft will travel. இது ஒரு நார்மல் சட்லெஸ் லூம் இருந்ததுன்னா it will travel 100 times or per minute. இது வந்து 900 times, 10 times or 9 times higher than the productivity. So the denim technology is different from other apparel technologies. It all are fabric dyed, but denim technology is warp sheet dyed. And the main difference between other industry is this dyeing and sizing. We have 3 dyeing and sizing machines from German company called Zuckermüller. Now it is called Meyer. Next slide. Of course, I have already started about telling weaving. Weaving is the loom set where we have the looms, air-jet looms I told you, no? So air-jet looms is this highly productive and fastest available loom in the country, and there are 3 major air-jet loom manufacturers, 2 from Japan, Toyota and Sodakoma, and 1 from Pecanol, Belgium. These are the 3 major air-jet loom manufacturers. We have all the 3 brands in our factory. Next slide. Next slide. Yes. Of course, this we can see in the sustainable program. In any textile dyeing and processing industry, effluent is the very, very critical department where everybody should have the status of zero liquid discharge, ZLD. Without zero liquid discharge, you can't imagine a factory in India. Next. Next slide, please. These are all the general products we are offering in the denim. Ring denim, selvage denim, superfine, organic, that is order of the day, bio denim, comfort and power stretch. The stretch denim is now a very famous one in KG Denim. Almost about 60% of our capacities are running with stretch denim, where we use this stretch yarn, spandex yarn in the weft side. And the warp also we have developed by stretch, that is called by stretch, both warp and weft stage stretch. But weft stage stretch is more predominantly used in all our bottom starting, everything. And workwear, the denim also, we are now developing lot of functional variants like fire retardant, water repellent, anti-scalant, like that in denim also we are doing that. And tencel, like our chief guest fiber, man-made fiber, it is a competitor of Grasim. Their tencel is one brand name from Lenzing. Lenzing is an Austrian company where they give this man-made fiber and very soft denim. That is called tencel denim. And printed with the pigment and discharge. We also have a printing machines in-house, and also we do outsourcing from Tirupur and Karur market also. And coated. Coated also means like jerkin, the coatings are also we are doing here. Next slide. Yes, the certification is a very critical process for getting orders from the international brands and domestic brands also. You name any certification, we definitely have a pitch on that, and we have spent a lot of time and money for getting all these certifications which are being displayed. Next slide. These are all the certificates. We have some of the certificates. Next slide, please. Ocotex, GOTS. Next. And apart from regular commercial production line, we also have a CSR activities. We do lot of CSR activities in and around our factory. Drinking water facility to the nearby villages, school buildings. We serve free medical hospital, a full-fledged medical hospital we have in our factory, which will have an OP facility of about 75 to 100 people a daily, and bedding, in-house bedding facility of about 20 people with a free full-fledged ambulance service and laboratory equipment we have at. And during COVID, we have actually installed a first of its kind in Coimbatore, that oxygen supplying machine. We were the first people in Coimbatore to install in Metupalayam GH, which have served about 60 patients at a day for oxygen. When there was a big scarcity of oxygen, it was really one of my flagship project in my life. I have done it. It served at when we have initiated that project. all the ministers, MLAs were there. By evening 4 o'clock, they commissioned first in Coimbatore district. By 4:30, we have, even without testing the nature of oxygen and purity, we have given to the patients. 12 patients have survived in that machine that night. Actually, without even testing the facility, we have fed to the patients, because that time it was very, very big scarcity of oxygen was there. Next slide. These are all the brands. You know, you don't know Trigger, at least you know Lee, Levi's. Tell me, students. Trigger, either Levi's கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? Zara கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? Tommy Hilfiger. இதில் எந்த பிராண்ட் தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு? யாருக்கு? டார்கெட் யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா? இந்த பிராண்ட்ஸ் ரேங்லராக யூஸ் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்களா யாராவது? இல்லையா? அதுவும் இல்லையா? ஓகே. Some of the brands where we are working with them, major international brands. Next slide, sir. This H&M, very famous brand in India and international. Carrefour, C&A, it's a German brand. Jack and Jones, Zara, I don't know. நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு தெரியாமல் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்களான்னு தெரியல. These are all the major brands we are associating with them. Next slide. Yes. This is our theme. I will explain in detail when we are going to the picture. Green to blue is our progress, and blue to green is our progress. That is, our process is from green to blue. I will explain in detail when we are into the slide. Blue to green is our progress. That is, in indigo, that is the major dye in denim industry, blue color. That indigo blue is the 99% of our fabric is dyed with the indigo blue. Indigo blue is imported, and there is only one origin from China. No other people are doing that. And that indigo is insoluble in water when we get it into the factory. And when we reduce it by using sodium hydrosulfide and caustic soda, it will immediately become green. And that green tone will slowly tend to move towards blue by aeration technology. If we supply oxygen, it will go to blue. That is why green to blue. So the green hydros and caustic lye with indigo will become blue is our process. Any denim company, it is our process. It's a denim, basic process of denim from green to blue. And blue, that blue water which is coming out of the effluent, for the process to the effluent, we make it into the zero liquid discharge, and completely we use it for our recycle and the green environment. So that is why we call it as blue to green is our progress. This word was coined about 25 years back, when even zero liquid discharge was not even into operations. So that was our success story. We kept it as a theme, and in fact this theme was coined by a lowest worker, a fitter from a department, not senior people like us. This word is coined by a very, very small lowest operator from the dyeing and sizing machine. So that is why you should definitely view the views of any forum, any level. You will definitely get useful informations. Then in industry, we have faced a lot of such things. I don't know in the education system, but in industry, so many ideas are being generated from the lowest level. Yes. Now we'll come to the subject, sir. Today the word sustainability is very, very important. Like any quality norms or any cotton facility or any fabric facility or any shade control or any quality control, sustainability is very, very crucial. Without sustainability program, no industry can survive. Everywhere the year-on-year sustainability approach is implemented, and every year we have to show the progress in our sustainability program. there was a index called Higg Index, one of the major renowned, universally accepted index for sustainability program. And incidentally, we are one of the topmost performer in that index, and last year we got about 86% that Higg Index in India. We are the one of the first highest award points won in Higg Index in India in denim industry. And if you take it, the name sustainability, it doesn't only call for renewable program or environmental friendly like that. It has also involves resource conservation, green initiatives, waste management, energy management, environmental monitoring, and adoption of modern environmental technologies. These are all involved in sustainable program. Each and every word is important in the sustainable program. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Yes. This is a simple flow chart for our production line. Our main raw material is a yarn from spinning mill, either from open end spinning or ring spinning. Do you know the difference between open end and ring spin? யாருக்கா தெரியுமா? இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணாதான் நல்லா இருக்கும். ரிங் ஸ்பின்னிங்கும் ஓப்பன் அண்ட் ஸ்பின்னிங் என்ன வித்தியாசம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுங்க. தெரியுங்களா உங்களுக்கு? உங்களதா ப்ளூ சார்? என்ன சொல்லுங்க. பரவாயில்ல, ஓகே சொல்லுங்க. அது மட்டும்தான் டிஃப்ரென்ஸா? What is a rotor spinning and ring spinning? The major difference, நீங்கள் சொல்கிறதெல்லாம் வந்து ப்ராடக்ட் லைன் ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் ஆங்கிள் ஓகே, பட் டெக்னிக்கலாக பார்க்கும்போது யூ ஷுட் டெஃபினெட்லி டெல் தட் வித் த ரோட்டார் அண்ட் காப், அதுதான் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் ஓஇக்கும் ரிங் ஸ்பின்னிங்க்கும். தட் இஸ் அ பேசிக் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். அந்த ஓப்பன் அண்ட் யார்னில் தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு டெனிம் கிளாத்து வந்து மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ணின லிவைஸ் வந்து எதுக்காக அது பண்ணாங்கன்னா, இட் வாஸ் ஆக்சுவலி டெவலப்டு இன் அ மைன்ஸ். அமெரிக்கனில் மைன்ஸில் ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது தே நீட் அ வெரி ரக்கர்டு ஒரு ஃபேப்ரிக் வேணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி தே வர் ட்ரைங் அவுட். அந்த ரக்கர்டு ஃபேப்ரிக் அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது லிவைஸ் அப்போ வந்து இந்த ஒரு ஜீன்ஸ், ப்ளூ ஜீன்ஸை வந்து இன்சிடென்டலாக செலக்ட் பண்ணி ஒரு என்ன சொல்கிறது, ஒரு டஃப் கார்மெண்ட் மாதிரி அது பண்ணினாங்க. அது ஃபார் ஒர்க் வேர் மாதிரி ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. அது வந்து எப்படி பண்ணாங்கன்னா, வெரி வெரி கோர்சர் யான். அந்த கோர்சர் யான் வந்து மோஸ்ட்லி அப்போ வந்து ஓப்பன் டெக்னாலஜி இருக்காதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், 100 years பேக். அந்த யான்லேருந்து பண்ணின ஒரு ஃபேப்ரிக் தான் டெனிம் ஃபேப்ரிக். அந்த லிவைஸ் தான் ஃபஸ்ட் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. அந்த ஃபேப்ரிக் அதுக்கப்புறம் இது பிகம் ஒர்க் வேர் ஃபேஷன் ஆகி இன்றைக்கி மார்க்கெட்டில் இன்றைக்கி மோர் தென் 60% ஆஃப் அவர் அப்பேரல் இஸ் பீயிங் யூஸ்டு இன் டெனிம் மார்க்கெட். அந்த ஃபீல்டில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு உள்ளே வர்றது யான். ரா மெட்டீரியல் வந்து யான் தான் வரும். யான் எப்படி வருதுன்னா, எய்தர் ஃப்ரம் ரிங் ஸ்பின்னிங் ஆர் ஓப்பன் அண்ட் ஸ்பின்னிங். ரிங் ஸ்பின்னிங்னா இட் வில் கம் இன் கோர். ஓப்பன் அண்டு ஓப்பன் எண்டுனா கோர் வரும், ரிங்குனா கோனில் வரும். தட் கோஸ் டு டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் கால் வார்ப்பிங். இண்டிபெண்ட் கோன்ஸ்லேருந்து வர்றதை பீமாக கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு பேர் வார்ப்பிங் டிவிஷன். அண்ட் வார்ப்பிங்லேருந்து அகெயின் இட் கோஸ் டு டையிங் அண்ட் சைசிங். நான் அப்படியே எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண மாதிரி தட் இஸ் அ டெனிமோடைய டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். த டையிங் அண்ட் சைசிங் இஸ் அ வார்ப் டையிங் டிவிஷன். நெக்ஸ்ட் இஸ் கோஸ் டு வீவிங், வேர் யூ ஹாவ் தி கிளாத் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன். வார்ப் அண்ட் வெஃப்ட் இன்டர்மிங்கிள் ஆகும்போது வீவிங். Then it goes to the singeing. Because of the high speed weaving technology, the protruding fibers from the fabric will be burnt by using LPG burners. That is called singeing. And mercerizing. மெர்சரைசிங் தியரிஸ் சார்ஸ்லாம் நிறையா தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுருப்பாங்க. நாங்கள் தெரிஞ்சு வச்சது வந்து it gives a better feeling and open up the fiber by using caustic soda. And next is heat set. Heat set அப்படிங்கிறது again it's a process where we do a length and width measurement with the heat set called stentering. And sand fraser. The sand fraser is a very, very critical machine. For any cotton fabric, the tendency of shrinkage while putting into the water. You are all youngsters. About 40 years back, டெய்லர் கிட்ட நாங்கள் துணி தைக்க போனால் முந்து நாள் நைட்டே ஃபேப்ரிக்கை ஒரு பக்கெட்டில் தண்ணியில் பிடிச்சி வச்சுருப்போம். அது எதுக்காக அப்படின்னா இட் வில் ஸ்ரிங்க். அப்போ வந்து இந்த டெக்னாலஜி இல்லை. ஒரு 45 இயர்ஸ் பேக் இந்த டெக்னாலஜி இல்லை. சான்ஃபர் மெஷினுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் இந்த ஸ்ரிங்கேஜ் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஆர்டிஃபிஷியலாக வி அப்ளை ஸ்ரிங்கேஜ். At least not less than 15% we apply artificial shrinkage and we reduce the length of the fabric. And the shrinkage அப்புறம் the residual shrinkage பார்த்தீங்கன்னா must be less than 2% or 1.5% தான் இருக்கும். அந்த மெஷின் பேர் தான் சான்ஃப்ரைசர் மெஷின். And of course inspection is very, very important department where we do 200% inspection. The first inspection is called optimization. Optimization சொன்னால் it's a random inspection and they do optimizing the defects. They map the defects and they grade the defects and they grade the fabric and they again we do the inspection and final gradation will be done on the second inspection. And of course packing. The final packing will be in roll form with a stretch film covered on the rolls, and rolls will be approximately 100 to 150 meters per roll, depends on the weight of the fabric. So when we are talking about a sustainable program, there are two major investment we have done it for the sustainable activity. No other initially when we have invested this process, no other denim people have in India. In fact, no other people there in Asia. We are the first people to go for the system. One is called the liquid indigo system. Next slide, Pong. Yeah, this one. Normally, the indigo will be manufactured in granule form and purchased and sold as a granule form to the denim industry. And with that granules, when we prepare the vat, we have to add sodium hydrosulfite, caustic soda at the dyeing color kitchen, what we call it as kitchen in the dyeing houses. And lot of salts will be added, like sodium hydrosulfite and caustic soda in that. But in year 1999, the Dystar from Germany, the very famous liquid indigo company, now it's there in the world, has introduced a product called pre-reduced indigo. Pre-reduced means in the factory itself, by doing electrolysis principle, instead of using sodium hydrosulfite and caustic soda, they have reduced the indigo and they bring it in liquid form with an nitrogen filled containers. Why nitrogen? Any speciality with nitrogen? Anybody can tell me? What is the difference between nitrogen and oxygen? Nitrogen is an inert gas. Okay. So with the nitrogen filled one, oxygen cannot enter into the liquid system. If the oxygen goes into that, the solidification will start. So the container from German will be coming with nitrogen filled, and that will be used in our system as it is, without adding any sodium hydrosulfate and caustic soda. You imagine that TDS level, the TDS means total dissolved solids level in our wash water before liquid into a system was around 8,000 TDA, 8,000 ppm, parts per million. And after introducing this innovative system, our TDS was 2,200. That is less than the industrial standard. Government has given, Pollution Control Board has given the discharge standard as 2,300, but our effluent before treatment itself is lesser than that. Of course, this was a big milestone which we have achieved, and first company in Asia to introduce this system. It's called a liquid indigo system, and it is a very big USP for our sustainability program. And come back, sir. Yeah. Previous slide. Previous. Yes. That e-control. This again, it is again a green initiative done by our management. A technology called e-control. It's environment friendly dyeing technology in reactive dyeing, not in denim. It is in the reactive piece dye, that is apparel dye technology, cloth dye technology, where earlier everybody is having a jigger or cold pad batch. In that they use salt for fixing the dye, Glauber salt or common salt. For any dyeing, without salt, dye cannot be fixed. But in this e-control system, we are not using even a single kilo of salt. This is called salt-free technology or e-control, environment control system. In this, controlled humidity and temperature, we fix the dye with the innovative dye technology, and we are not using a kilo of salt. You imagine if for our capacity, we have to buy at least 3 tons of salt per day for fixing the dyes. Monthly 90 tons of salt, where it will go? It will ultimately go to the effluent treatment only. 90 kilo means maybe 10% will go with the fabric. Balance 90% of the salt will go to the effluent, and we have to remove the salt, and it is a big maintenance for treating the effluent. So when we are attacking at the generation point itself for an environmental safety and environmental control, salt-free technology has given a big boom to the dyeing technology. That also we have invested with the help of a company called Monforts from Germany. And very, very few people are using this. In India, you might be knowing Premier Mills. They have this facility in Hosur. And Imasinga is a company near Hazen. They are using that. In North, there are 3 people or 4 or 5 people are using that. So these are all the major 2 investments, environmental sustainability programs we have done with the process technology. Next slide. Next one. That's that. Come back. Yes. That is I have explained now the e-control. It is very, very innovative and costly technology, but it's a trouble-free one for environmental aspects. It doesn't have a single kilo of salt requirement. Yes. The next sustainability program in our denim operations, already explained in our biomass system when we are explaining about the capacity. We have a 9.925 megawatt biomass cogeneration power plant where we are using all the recyclable biomass like de-oil rice bran, sawdust, rice husk, like that, groundnut shell, and any other powdered biomasses, we are using it. Next. So this is the logo I explained when we were talking about the capacity itself. That is explained in the warp dyeing technology. Green to blue is our process when we use this indigo, it will be in green color. When it is getting converted or getting aerated, it will become blue. That is our process. Not only KG Denim, all the denim industries are having the same process. But the progress is that blue was water, that effluent water, with that we are making the green environment. That is our progress. Now we can, for a small session, I just introduced one YouTube program about our environmental system. Can we stop?
The world of colors is fascinating, and the shades are mind-boggling. But 2 colors seem to be everywhere. Blue and green. The colors present vivid images of clear blue skies, gushing rivers, and lush green nature. Forever alluring and always calming.
Would you believe if we said your favorite denim is actually green? At KG Denim, it's definitely green.
Does it look blue? But there is more than meets your eye.
Every denim fabric is colored green, but when kissed by air, it transforms to a brilliant blue that's loved all over the world. And that is how denim is manufactured. So what else is green? The way we manufacture your denim at KG Denim is green. With a sustainable business strategy catering to leading fashion brands and retailers worldwide, we at KG Denim take pride in our planet-friendly operations. We leverage on robust research and advanced technologies that do not burden planet Earth with unwanted chemical pollutants and environmental hazards. With an advanced technology of pre-reduced indigo, we eliminate 70% of reducing salts and alkali when compared to conventional processes. Our innovative salt-free dyeing process for apparel and home textile fabrics is even more friendly on our planet since it needs lesser chemicals, energy, and water. Each activity has been carefully thought over to ensure environment sustainability through zero discharge, conservation of natural resources, waste reduction, and lower pollution. Using the biological diffuser air system with minimum chemical dosage, we recover more than 90% water and leave behind less solid waste. We are driven by a futuristic vision of being a self-sufficient industry. Our energy dependency is extremely low in comparison. Our establishment is designed to harvest the best of natural resources in all its glory. Most of our processing units are fitted with fully automated heat and energy recovery systems. This enables us to reuse heat, steam, or energy emitted by the units. By converting in-house emissions into power and by engaging our very own cogeneration power plant that uses agricultural residue as one of the fuel sources, we are truly efficient and self-sufficient in power consumption with least carbon footprint. GHG emissions are reduced by 6.6% from the base year. We planned to neutralize 5% carbon emission every year from the base year, and more than 10,000 trees have been planted in our campus. We have completely eliminated greenhouse gas usage from our air conditioners by introducing vapor absorption technology. Our focus lies on being an ethical manufacturer and to contribute towards sustainable development. We strive to create ethical working conditions as well. Being one among the world's finest producers of denim, the responsibility of conserving our precious environment is equally large. From tough workwear to high-end fashion wear and softer fabrics used by homes worldwide, Our denim is lovingly created with materials from nature, amidst nature, and employs techniques that preserve nature. The next time you look at these products, we assure you, you are going to see them differently. At KG Denim, it is a product of sustainability. And we make it green. KG Denim.
Thanks for giving this sustainability title for us. நான் சொன்னா நீங்களே சொன்னீங்களா தெரியல. It was really a big opportunity for us to establish our sustainable program. As been repeatedly telling, the denim manufacturing is really a very, very critical with respect to green and water, that environment and water. And where we are trying our level best every year, year on year, we are trying to reduce the footprint as well as consumption of water. In fact, we have got the Green Award from the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control for making a green denim. So, as I already discussed, there are initiatives from the liquid indigo portion. These are all the sustainable programs and e-control program in non-denim, that is in the fabric side. We have proudly we can tell the industry that we have taken a very big initiative long before. Apart from that, the sustainability involves in safety, in energy. All efforts are being given for the social and economic support for the workers, the minimum wages. All this involves in the sustainability. You should follow the land of law in all the areas, not only from textile quality or sustainable program, even including from the washroom to the uniform to the work environment, safety. All these things involved in the sustainability program. So we are trying to reach maximum possible, because lot of scope is there for growth in each and every area, and we have to improve year on year. So hope I have little bit covered the sustainable program in the denim industry, in the denim manufacturing. Any questions, please? I think I've taken 10 minutes extra. சொல்லுங்க, ஏதாவது கேளுங்க. கேஜி தியேட்டரில் என்ன படம் ஓடுன்னு மட்டும் கேட்டாதீங்க. Okay. If you have any doubt or if you want to see our manufacturing facilities, you can use your faculty and approach us. We can definitely allow you for a industrial visit like that, and hopefully you will be exposed to the main industry in the textile. It's one of the textile main industries, denim, and all the very best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think we should give a big hand to sir, because he has been supporting all our students. Whenever we request for the industry visit, they were very kind. In fact, he takes personal care in ensuring everything happens right from entering the gate. We are received. Even for students when they go for projects, that's a big service that you are doing to our students. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Before we proceed with the next session, with the consent of the conveners and the coordinators of the conference, I would like to request our speaker, sir. Now it's question time. It's a quick quiz time. Sir, you may ask a question from your presentation to the students. The one who answers first and right gets a gift.
What is
No, one, I don't have so many gifts, just one of you. Thank you, sir. So this means the next session also has a question. Okay? So be a little watchful. What if you are going to get more gifts? Okay? So I still have more. But the fastest and the right gets the gift. Okay? Let me see how many of you are doing it. Even if it is more than one, we'll be able to manage. Okay? So let's be attentive for the next session. And please stay back after the next session to receive your lunch tokens. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for providing us various informations about sustainable denim fabric manufacturing and process. Mr. V. Ramesh, a textile technologist having 35 years of experience in textile manufacturing. He has a wide experience of 20 years in marketing and business development in Grasim Industries Limited, Tripur. We request our next resource person, Mr. V. Ramesh, General Manager Marketing, Grasim Industries Limited, Tripur, to present a keynote speech on viscose and fashion trends. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, thank you. So the topic given to me is viscose and fashion trends. So we are at the first step of the fashion value chain. We are a fiber manufacturing company. The fashion means a lot, but we are with the first step of the fashion value chain. It has to go long way. The spinning, weaving, dyeing and printing, that is called processing, then garmenting, fashion designing, color, trend, forecast, so many things. So my presentation, what I am covering is from the marketing angle, how the viscose is a fashionable product in the market, whether it fits for the fashion. So what we are doing to fit viscose in the fashion industry in a long run. So this is about Aditya Birla Group. It's a 40 billion company with 140,000 employees of 25 nationalities. And so these are all some of the brands which we own. One is textile and apparels, might be interesting. Other thing, we have a cement, aluminium, cellular and all. This is about fair idea about the group. Our group principle is taking India to the world. Next. So it's about Grasim Industries Pulp and Fiber Division. So we are representing this forum from the Pulp and Fiber Division. So the company has been started at 1950 with a capacity of 15,000 kgs a day. Now we have grown to 32 lakh kgs a day. That means 3,200 tons a day. So we have a plant located around 12 places in the world. So we have 5 plants in India, 7 plants outside India, starting from Canada and ending with Laos. And so recently we invested about 7,000 crore. We added up 7 lakh kgs a day fiber production. So this is all about what we are doing, in what kind of a scale we are doing the business. Normally, for an idea, so you are wearing apparels, maybe shirts, trousers, or kurtis, or something like that. It consumes how many meters of the fabric? Maybe 2 meters per dress, or 4 meters per set of a dress. A kilogram can produce how many meters? Anyone have an idea? So denim is a different side of the story because they are speaking in ounces per meter and all. That is a heavy fabric. Normal apparel might be in 150, 160 grams quality. A kilogram produces 7 meters approximately. A ton produces 7,000. So then imagine, so we are producing about 30 to 100 tons a day, then convert that into fabric. It's a huge, because it's a raw material. It's how we can able to position these product in the fashion industry in a long run. So that is really a challenging task. Tomorrow if the fashion goes out, where will I sell a raw material? So Director KG Denim told that he can move to the multiple product because he has a product basis. He can move to the bottom weight, shirting, home textile, made-ups, apparels. So we are left out with no options. So we are a fiber producer. Our fiber has to be kept in the fashion industry at the forefront. Then only I could able to sell my fiber. Otherwise, no one will buy my fiber. Why should they buy my fiber? So a lot of options are there. Cotton is there, polyester, nylon, wool, linen. Multiple fibers are there. So how we are trying to keep our fiber in a fashion front. So this presentation covers that. So, next. So this is overall the idea of the fiber organogram. Normally, why the people are showing this fiber organogram? So what is the thing behind this? Any idea from anyone? 78 million tons. This is as of 2020. I don't have a data after that. So what is the thing big in that organogram? See, this is the opportunity. So in any business, opportunity is the key factor. So 78 million tons is the opportunity for apparel and clothing in the world. Then natural, man-made, with the natural, what are all the different kind of fibers, then in man-made. Then these are all the ideas. So this much opportunity is there for a raw material. So in man-made cellulose, synthetic and cellulose, as a man-made, it is a 3.23 million tons a day, where we are at 1.1 million ton. We are almost serving 30% of the produce that kind of a quality in the globe. So we are taking the leadership position. So we are having the market share of 30%. Our capacity is 1.1 million tons a day. So this is the opportunity slide. Next. Okay, there is an opportunity. Whether the opportunity is sustained for a long. So why should I work on a product? The product has to grow in the market, then only the industry will manufacture, sell, make cash, profit. Everyone operates the business for the profit. So this is the idea. What is the growth rate in India for the different fibers? So these all statistics are available with Textile Committee. You can refer these things. So almost cotton to 2.5%. Overall the growth is 3%, where man-made cellulosic fibers are at a growth of 8.3%. So these are the representing data. It may vary year to year. So 8.3% means you can surely bet on this product. Definitely 8% growth will be there. The growth rate is higher when compared to other products. That means the investment on any business based on the sustainability factor. So Director has spoken about the product sustainability. I am talking about the business sustainability. Business sustainability, whether this business will sustain after 10 years. Then, so what are all the factors need to be considered? One is the scope. So where is the scope? This much space is there. We are at this stage now. So there is ample opportunity to reach that space. So that is one way of looking the things. Second way of looking the things within the opportunity. So what are all the different ways and means? So this is one way, as I am representing the man-made cellulose fiber company. I can claim anything. So verify the data with textile committee. Next slide. So these are all the products manufactured by our company. Viscose, that is the first generation man-made cellulosic fiber. Then modal. Then XL is nothing but lyocell. Our competitor makes in the name of Tencel. Then we have a spun set. Within the viscose, so we have a multiple variants. Viscose, coarse denier viscose, that is used for the pillows. Then shortcut fibers. Shortcut fibers are used to make tops that used to blend with wool and linen kind of a products. And so we have 5 flame retardant viscose FR, viscose FR. So we have a cationic viscose that is called IntelliColor. So these are all some of the products. We have the variants within the viscose. In modal, so we have a denier variation, modal regular and micro, and we have a sustainable modal called Levi Eco modal and Levi Eco micro modal. XL, that lyocell, the process itself is a eco-friendly process. Normally the viscose and modal, these are a wet spun technology fibers. You might have studied in your fiber science. Then lyocell is a solvent spun technology. That solvent is recyclable up to 99%. The environmental friendly manufacturing technology, cost efficient manufacturing technology. So these are all the products which we offer. Next slide. So this is the basic properties of the fiber. You might have studied. It is not great. So about the strength, elongation, and moisture. The moisture is the key factor which we are claiming. Our moisture regain or any man-made cellulose, moisture regain is around 13%. So what is the cotton? Where we stand against the cotton? For human being, the moisture absorbency, moisture dissipation, moisture regain. So these are all the some of the terminologies are more important for the human comfort. So we are claiming that any man-made cellulose casing, moisture regain of 13%, that means it is a most comfortable product to wear in. Next slide. Since to maintain our pole position in fashion, how we are operating. So we are the manufacturer of fiber. So our basic raw material is wood. So we source from wood from our own plantation. Then we are converting that wood into chips, then pulp, then fiber. Until fiber, so it is within our factory. Once it moves out, this is called a textile value chain diagram. Textile value chain diagram consists of spinner, weaver, knitter, processor, garmenter, brand, label. So these kind of things. So we, from a marketing team, work with the spinner up to the retail and consumer to give a drive to our product and try to maintain our product with a fashion. So this is about our industry. So how we have made this 80% of the fabrics made in India through unorganized sector. Only 15% of the fabrics are made through the organized sector like KG. You can name any big thing. 85% of the produce is coming out of unorganized sector. Similarly, knitting, processing, dyeing. So this is unorganized sector. Then go to next slide, what we are doing with the unorganized sector to drive the things. So these are all some of the initiatives which we do. So we have 4 R&D labs. One is ABSTC, Aditya Birla Science and Technological Center, where we use that center to make R&D for process oriented. Process oriented means manufacturing from finance management. So this is a process R&D center. Then we have a application development research center. Then we have a pulp fiber research institute. So these are all some of the R&Ds which we do on our own for our products. So these are all some of the glimpses. So what we are doing, so how we are working. Next one, please. So how we work with the unorganized sector. So one is, hub means a cluster. So the terminology is cluster. So the India has a multiple clusters that I will show in the next map. So we used to work with the cluster manufacturers, unorganized mostly. And so we try to make a inroads with the new clusters. We support the cluster manufacturer for a product innovation or application innovation. Then we take their products to the market. That is a channel. Channel means we have a brand called Liva. Most of the girl student might have aware. So the Liva is our brand. So we try to tag unorganized manufacturer product with the Liva and put that product in the market, and we try to advertise Liva. Then the unorganized manufacturer product will move in the market with our brand name. So these are some of the exercises which we are doing to maintain our position in the industry. Next. So these are all the activities, glance which we are doing. So in 2015, so we started our exercise with 2 hubs. Now we moved up to 8 hubs. Then connecting that brands are also has given these many brands we are present. Like that, so we also. Then so we can proudly say in India we are the biggest brand, Liva. But no one accepts that because we are no way in a product offering. But so we are a co-partner with any brand. As of now, so 7 crore garments are tagged with Liva. No Indian brand has that kind of a brand width to reach. So we are helping one way to the manufacturer to elevate them to a certain level. Other way, so we are co-tagging with them as a partner that we are trying to uplift the unorganized manufacturer to the level where the leading brands are sitting. If you are going to W, Biba, and so these kind of a brands also coming with the Liva tags. Then if you go to the second line of brands, you might have heard multiple new names, Juniper, Sri, like that. That products are also coming with a Liva tag. All those manufacturers are unorganized manufacturers. So what is big in it? I am getting from Liva W. So Liva W offer a product at 2,000 rupees MRP, where Juniper and other Rangriti can offer at 500 rupees. The consumer will get the benefit. The quality and other things are assured by us. So we have a certain parameters, how to issue the tags, what control mechanism we have. So these are all some of the things we are helping the manufacturer to elevate themselves as a big thing. So this might be interesting for the fashion technology thing. So we are part of WGSN and Premier Vision. So we take input trends from WGSN and Premier Vision, so that they will make a survey worldwide. They will come up with, this is SS25. Now they are coming up with the SS26. So we adopt their color and fashion forecast. We make the product in our in-house. We circulate that product to the Indian manufacturing value chain so that they are equipped for next season would be like this. 100% may not be, but would be like this. So people try to adopt the things. The success rate, yes, at the end of the day, I am making some exercise, the success rate has to be measured. What is the success rate? As of now, we have a success rate of 30%. 70% whatever the efforts we put in are waste. Only 30%. 30% itself is a great number in any forecast for the future. So these are all some of the color theories. So how the colors like to be, how the prints like to be, how the silhouettes and styling looks to be. So these are all some derivations made from WGSN and Premier Vision. So this is again color pattern. So this we are talking about the hubs which we are working. So we are trying to move up the people from unorganized level to organized level. That exercise we are doing as a marketing team. So it's not free. At the end of the day, whatever the things are happened at the hub, that is ultimate my raw material sale, because I am the only manufacturer. So that's why we are doing all this exercise. So these are all the some of the applications our fiber-based things will go. Many of the things you people might have used already. Then how to promote our products. So we try to participate in buyer-seller meets, exhibitions, road shows, and try to give a platform to our manufacturer to showcase their things and make use of that for a good business things. This is about our ingredient brand, Liva. And so now we have come up with one brand called Navyasa. So that is a sari brand from Liva family. So again, sari has shown some smaller things. We have a big pie because we are a raw material supplier. We can present everywhere. Because we are going to a brand, one or other way, that brand might have used some portion of either our viscose or modal or excel. Then so I proudly say I am also with that brand. So this is the thing. Next. Then again, sustainability. Director has spoken about the manufacturing process and methodologies. I am going to talk about the raw material front. It's about a pure raw material. Next. So these are all some terminologies you might have come across. Responsible manufacturing. So director has covered many things, how to make them responsible manufacturing and what are all the standards. What is EU BAT, JETGAS DC, Hague, then audit certifications, ISO 9000 and all. Then sourcing. It is starting from sourcing, manufacturing, partnership and social responsibility. The same methodology he also followed. So I am also following the thing. Whoever will be in the sustainable journey, they will follow the same kind of a mechanism. Responsible sourcing, FSC. How many of you know about FSC? What is meant by FSC? So I'll give a question, ma'am. So this is FSC is the question. Google out, na. Nowadays everyone has their mobile. Google out. What is FSC? Council. So why it is important for a stewardship council? Check it. So these are all about, then canopy. Canopy means responsible sourcing. So we are the number one player in the world, has 33 hot buttons. Even we are ahead of our competitor. Then manufacturing, that we are called as a closed loop manufacturing, that contain all these things. Then so we are associating with all the associations. Then there's a social responsibility every corporate company has. So we are associating with 9 million lives. Then we have a hospitals. We have around 56 schools and 12 colleges. So these are all some of the things. Being a big group, so they will make all these things in their CSR things. So next. So now coming to the sustainability, Liva Eco. So that is the brand we call. Liva Eco means sustainable product. So we have a viscose and modal. How the manufacturing process is the same like the regular product of any man-made cellulose manufacturing. Then so what are all the mechanisms we have? So we source the wood from the certified forest, and so we have a closed loop manufacturing. Whoever as a consumer or brand want to track how the product journey has started, from which forest the raw material has sourced, and how it moves on up to the retail. So this can be tracked through the QR scanner. If you scan the QR code, you will get the entire history of that product, where the raw material origin from, who has handled the product throughout the value chain. So complete details are available. So this is a mandatory if we are going for a global market positioning and all. So these are all some of the applications for that raw material. I have shown the raw material, now I am showing the product. Now you can correlate. So this fiber can move to this level. Next. So this is Birla XL lyocell. Then, so our competitor director is working for Tensile. So we have a brand called XL. So the product is the same. It's a lyocell. Lyocell. So what is big in lyocell? Only it is a solvent spun rayon, dry spun technology. It is made out of NMMO solvent. That solvent is recyclable up to 99%. 1% is the waste that is in the form of water. So that is the manufacturing advantage of the product. So this is going to rule the fashion industry in coming decades. No other product. This is going to rule, either from my product portfolio or from my competitor product portfolio. This is going to rule the world because cotton availability is shrinking day by day. One side, human population is increasing. Everyone needs food. Cotton is not a required crop. Food is an essential thing. Then cotton cultivation area will shrink. Then there is an alternate raw material is required. In that alternate raw material, if you want a cellulose, so this is the product. So this is the third generation product we are climbing, and it is manufactured through solvent spun technology. The manufacture process is eco-friendly and environmental friendly. So that is why we are calling this product as a eco-friendly, sustainable product. Then, so what are all the applications? Next. Denim is a major application. Soft denim is a major product. Then home textile. So that is one of the major product. Then shirtings. Not much in knits for this product because the product has a two-layer skins. Primary skin and secondary skin. During the mechanical and chemical processing, the primary skin will go off. So that will not be desirable for the knit kind of a product when it is processed in the rope form. So that's why it is not that much popular in knits. So this is popular in mostly the woven materials. The biggest driver is denim, followed by home textile. This is for apparel and clothing. Other than that, this lyocell has the biggest application in non-wovens where the strength is essential. So today, as of now, we can say around 60-65% of the lyocell fibers are consumed in non-wovens only. Only 30-35% coming to the apparel segment. As I told you, so we are manufacturing color viscose fibers also. Normally, from any raw material yarn has been made, then it converted into fabric and it goes for a dyeing. So we are offering a colored fiber. So we are not using any dye stuff. We are using pigments that is injected in the dope itself. We will get a required color fiber. The advantage of this thing is normally whenever we make a dyeing, so that is a kind of a surface coating. It is not go up to the core of the raw material. It is a surface coating. Then while the usages and home laundry, it started fading. So these pigments are injected in a dope stage. It move along with a polymer molecule chain of a raw material. You might have studied. That's why the color will long last. We are calling it as a color lock technology. This is a terminology which we used to use because this saves a lot of water. No need to go for a dyeing, printing, washing, processing, finishing. Water is eliminated during the manufacturing and conversion process. That's why we are claiming this is a sustainable raw material. Then, so what are all the applications? Next. So these are all some of the things. 40% reduction in effluent, and reduction in greenhouse gases, reduction in water. So these are all some of the advantage for using this product, but it has a limitation. In fashion industry, I cannot be able to offer 3,000 colors. I could be able to offer less than 100 colors. You can mix and match, that 100 become another 100, 200. It has a limitation, but it has an advantage. Sir. Next, this is again application. And now it's a circularity. Then sustainability, circularity is also part of circularity. Sorry, circularity also part of sustainability. So this is some of the data is interesting. We captured from outside through an agency, McKinsey. So these are all the textile material consumed, wasted, landfill. So where we stand on today as a recycling. So this has a huge scope in the coming years because everyone is concerned about the environmental. Then so this has a huge scope in future. So we have a product called Liva Reviva. So that contains 30% of a recycled material, pre-consumer waste, and 70% is a regular material. So we are making the product, so that product again attributes are same like viscose. This is the flow diagram. So these are all some of the benefits of the circularity and recycled fibers. Thank you. That's it. From my side, any questions? Most welcome.
How many presents you have? Student, this is a golden opportunity to interact with not only sir, we have the director of KG Denim also. So whatever questions, specific questions you have, you can ask about the fashion brand Liva or any other points. Any questions? நம்மளே கேட்டா நல்லா இருக்காது. I think sir, I think we have to give a big hand to sir. For your information, the recently concluded Bharat Tex at New Delhi, the platinum sponsor was Aditya Birla Group, and they were the major contributors. In fact, their country president, Mr. Murugan Tenkondar, is supposed to be here. Since he was there, he couldn't join us also. We would have also gained from his knowledge and experience. Birla has been supporting us. You may all know that they have set up a student silence, please. Silence. They have been supporting us for long. They have set up a Liva center, and they would be also recruiting a couple of students from the current year, one at Coimbatore, one at Tirupur, and some of our faculties are getting trained there, and this association will only grow. So all this because Mr. Ramesh is there, and his support to the textile and fashion is tremendous. Thank you, sir, for your support. Thank you, sir. So question session is still open. Anybody has a question, you can raise. Yes, please. Yeah.
So Birla Cellulose is our brand name and our company. So Birla Cellulose Pulp and Fiber is our company name. So we offered all the products to the market with Birla sub name. Birla Viscose, Birla Modal, Birla Excel, like that. Birla is our brand, like any other people do. Pulp and Fiber is 19%. So anyone, what is the basic difference between viscose and lyocell or our brand Excel? What is the basic difference? Both are man-made cellulosic fibers. What is the basic difference? So what is the basic difference between viscose and Excel or lyocell? Both are man-made cellulosic fibers. I explained you about the manufacturing technology also.
She says Excel is eco-friendly fiber.
So viscose is made out of wet spun technology, where lyocell is made out of dry spun, that is NMMO. Right.
Okay, thank you, sir. Students are requested to stay in the hall. There will be announcements. So you have time to thank our.
Thank you, sir, for providing us various information about viscose, modal, and fashion trends. We request everyone to go and take part in the meal which is arranged in the main core. Next session will start by 2 p.m. We request you all to assemble in the hall after your meal. Lunch token will be issued outside the hall.